we've got here, go Adam Hartgrove. 226 Adam Hartgrove was fourth on the grid, but the green flag goes up. We've got one rider missing by the looks of things. Away they go, charging into the first corner. And Barry Burrell with the lead. They charge through that first corner. Another great start. Everyone through the first corner safely. And they charge up the hill on the first lap. Really great pace from these Pit Bike Open and CRF 150 machines into the top corner. Barry Burrell with the early lead, number 7 from Matthew Bolsover, Adam Hartgrove, Dane Blackburn, Pete Ward and Richard Holmes William, number 126 in 6th position. The leaders go through carousel for the first time. Barry Burrell, number 7 and 421. The machine of Matthew Bowles having a great fight on this first lap as they make their way towards Devil's Elbow for the first time. And the leaders moving up towards the final corner now. Here they come. Oh, in the back end, almost breaking away there from Matthew Bolsover. Bolsover on the ragged edge. It goes through 50.475. Very fast first lap from a standing start. Barry Burrell in second place, Adam Hartgrove third from Dane Blackburn. They charge into the top corner now with Matthew Bolsover leading the way. Barry Burrell, number 7, just in his tail in second place as they go through carousel. Adam Hartgrove in there, Dane Blackburn, Pete Ward, Richard Holmes Williams, Darren Bellworthy moving through into 7th place from Richard Cooper. And Blake Ansell, the rider who's only 13 years old in his first ever CRF 150 race, is up to 9th position on the track. It is worth adding that the Pit Bike Open rider, Matthew Bolsover, leads the way on the Pit Bike Open class. So out of the Honda 150s, that would make Blake Ansell 8th so far. They charge through on the second lap, and Matthew Bolsover leads the way and starts to break away going up the hill. Barry Burrell in second place, leading the Honda 150 charge with Adam Hartgrove now moving up to 3rd place. Dane Blackburn in there as well. Look at this battle coming down the hill. And the carousel, very steep downhill section. It looks steep on the television camera here, but when you walk the track, it's a very, very steep downhill and favours the brave on the downhill. He can break down the inside and get the block pass going. Here they come through Devil's Elbow, and it's very, very tight indeed. Up towards the final corner. Bolsover leads, and this battle now for 4th position. We see number 32 in there, Pete Ward, Dane Blackburn, Richard Holmes Williams, Richard Cooper in there as well. And the battle now well and truly on for 3rd place. Not much in it at all. Battles all the way through the field as well, but Matthew Bolsover pulling a small gap as he goes down carousel. This battle though for 3rd position, very, very close indeed. They come down the hill towards carousel. Number 97 there. Richard Cooper, Richard Holmes Williams, Pete Ward in there as well. There's number 32, Pete Ward, as we speak. Was in 5th place. We'll have to confirm that, of course, when they come through past the timing screen, because it's very, very close indeed. Matthew Bolsover leads. Goes through the final corner. And this battle still raging for 4th place. It's Burrell in second place, Hartgrove third. Pete Ward and Richard Cooper scrapping away now with Richard Holmes William. And Dane Blackburn, not a good lap for him, drops down to 7th position. Going through carousel, Matthew Bolsover 421 leads. Barry Burrell leading the Honda 150 charge in 2nd place. Then it's Adam Hartgrove, Pete Ward, Richard Cooper still scrapping away. There's Pete Ward, number 32. Going through the S's now as the leaders make their way up towards the final corner. And it looks like we've had a change of leader because... Well, I beg your pardon, no, that's Matthew Bolsover still leading. It was my mistake. Barry Burrell in second place. Adam Hartgrove and Richard Cooper still scrapping away for 3rd place. Bolsover leads. Bit of a shout out here for Blakey. That's the newcomer we said, Blake Ansell, who's still in 9th place. And Go 226 from LRG Racing goes Kim Webster. And that's 226, of course, is Adam Hartgrove, who's running very strongly in 3rd place. He's 1 second down on the 2nd place rider, Barry Burrell. as we see them coming up towards the final corner now. The race leader still Matthew Bolsover, number 421. They sweep through the first corner. Oh, there's a crash in the Devil's Elbow. Let's see who that rider is. It's gone down. He's okay and trying to get back in the action. That's one of our front runners, which we think could be Richard Holmes William. Let's confirm that. Yes, indeed it is. So Richard Holmes William goes down. He's back on the track and underway, although he drops down to 13th position. So Devil's Elbow claims an early victim today. Matthew Bolsover, 421, still leads the race. Matthew Bolsover, your race leader. Barry Burrell in second place. And Burrell, number 47 on the bike. Coming up to the final corner now, starting to put the pressure on Matthew Bolsover as they cross the line. These two, the leading pit bike open rider and the second place rider Burrell, the leading CRF 150. Bolsover looking over his shoulder and sees Burrell looking down the inside. Oh, but Bolsover shuts the door into the top corner. This battle for the lead is getting very, very close indeed. They're making their way down towards Carousel. Bolsover leads. Burrell in second place. Burrell not quite close enough to go for the pass on the inside. Out of Carousel into the top corner. Oh, there's Burrell having a look down the inside of Bolsover. And there's a lot of smoke coming from the back of Matthew Bolsover's machine. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that, but Bolsover nonetheless coming under a lot of pressure as they come round the final corner. And our two leaders cross the line to complete the lap with Matthew Bolsover, 421. Barry Burrell has a look down the inside of Bolsover and this time makes the pass stick into the top corner. Barry Burrell, your new race leader. So Burrell takes the lead. And Bolsover still in second place, leading the pit bike open riders, but Barry Burrell looking strong. And Burrell started to pull away. It's still Adam Hartgrove in third place. Pete Ward, number 32, in fourth from Richard Cooper, Dane Blackburn. Darren Bellworthy in seventh place. Blake Ansell moving into eighth position from Simon Betts and Sam Jones rounding out the top 10. And Barry Burrell then crossed the line in first place, has a look over the shoulder, and he can see that he's pulling away. The battle now for third, though, between number 32, Pete Ward, and 226, Adam Hartgrove. They're starting to put each other under some pressure with Richard Cooper in there as well. This battle for third place now making their way down towards Carousel. And this one's going to get interesting in the last lap of the race. Now we are on the final lap and it looks like Barry Burrell's going to hold on for victory, but all eyes on this battle for third place as Pete Ward holds off Adam Hartgrove. Oh, it's getting close to Devil's Elbow. Meanwhile, the leaders coming round the final corner. And taking the checkered flag is Barry Burrell with the race victory. Second place for Bolsover. Oh, and it's close for third with 226. Adam Hartgrove just about snatching third place from Richard Cooper, and Pete Ward in fifth with 114. Dane Blackburn crossing the line in sixth position.
Right, we're here with James Ansell, one of the new sponsors that's come on board for 2017 with the British Mini Bikes. First of all, James, thank you very much for coming down.
Right, no, thank you.
We really appreciate your support.
Yeah.
Tell us about Gloucester Motorcycle Specialists and what you're doing today.
Well, obviously we come really here to support the CRF 150 class and the pit bike open class, mainly like the two-stroke side of things.
Yeah.
With obviously, converting them to supermoto from motocross trim.
Yeah.
So obviously we can do the full-wheel conversions, tyres, suspension, and even obviously down to engine tuning parts and things like that, just to help them get on the grid.
Yeah. Well, we've got two grids of 20-odd pit bikes in each of the senior pit bike classes.
Yes.
But last season we had about maybe 8 to 10 maybe CRF, but today there's loads.
Yeah,
an absolute packed grid today.
It's really taken off, obviously, over the last 6 months, over the winter period mainly. We've been really busy sending kits out, getting bikes converted. Yeah. A lot of people have come through the pit bike route and they've gone as far as they can go with the pit bike. Yeah. And now they're thinking they want to go on and try something else. And obviously, the other thing out there really after the pit bike in this sort of championship is the Supermoto CRFs.
Yeah.
Giving them the stability of a Honda engine. and they're getting more readily available already in Supermoto trims. There's a few second-hand ones coming up now which are already converted, which you can purchase. And you know, they are getting a lot more popular.
I was chatting to Honda before Christmas, and the trims getting imported for Christmas. But obviously, as you said, there's a bit more second-hand coming aboard, and we've got people like yourselves who, if people have got even got a motocross bike on trim, they can give you a call, and you know, you've got the kits, you've got the wheels, you've got everything.
We've got everything in stock to convert it over. You know, we do a basic, you know, just a basic wheel conversion kit to get people going, and then obviously if they want to spend a bit more money, then obviously the suspension and things like that afterwards. And as I said, even up to the engine tuning, if they want to get that little bit more power out of it, then they can obviously go for the engine part.
Some of us today running 30 odd horsepower.
They're taking it, you know, they are taking it to another level already. You know, it just depends on how much you want to spend. But no matter how much money you spend on it, on the tight tracks like this, you're not going to gain massive amounts. You know, you're only talking a brake or two here on engine upgrades, you know, in places. So it doesn't make a huge amount of difference. A lot of it's down to rider. You know, we've got some real quick kids on standard bikes, you know, doing really well. So it just gives them the edge to get a little bit more power out the corner.
Is your lad racing today?
Yeah, Blake's been out today. He's enjoying it. He's obviously out with the adults. Bit more of a step up for him here. You know, there's a lot more elbows and, you know, aggressive, but it's good. You know,
he was out at Brands Hatch the week, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was racing the Kawasaki 300 with the Ninja Cup. So he's moved on to the bigger tracks this year from the gun kart tracks last year. So it's a big step up for him. But coming back to these, just get some seat time. And as I said, battling with some of the BSB boys, you know, and learning.
We've got Richard Cooper and Barry Burrell. You know, we've got some quite big names down this weekend.
Some very quick lads out there tonight.
There's not many motorsport championships in general where you've got guys like that come down, and instead of banging elbows with young lads.
It's, you know, 13, 14-year-old kids. It's great for them, you know, because you know it's in a safe, controlled manner, you know, and it gives them a little bit more confidence, you know. It gives them a bit more racecraft. And hopefully will help them bring them on as well and make them better riders.
So if they want to get in touch with you, if someone's got a motocross CRF and they want to convert it, how do they get in touch with you?
I mean, they can give us a ring on the shop. I mean, they can get us on Facebook, on email, however they want to get a hold of us. You know, as I said, we're all on all the social media sites. You know, so probably best way just find us on Gloucester Bike Specialist on Facebook. As I said, give us a shop a ring, 01452 525 437, and you know, I'm always there to help out and try and give as much advice as I can.
Brilliant. Okay, well, on behalf of BMB, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I think we're ready to go. The green flag is up, drops, and away they go. Adam Hartgrove charges through into the lead from Matthew Bolsover, Pete Ward in third place, Dane Blackburn in fourth. As they jostle for position going up the mountain for the first time. Looks like 226 Adam Hartgrove has the lead. So if you're listening to this trackside, don't forget that the full event coverage is on the BMB Facebook page on the live stream, and you'll see all the latest action on there as well, with Adam Hartgrove leading the way from Matthew Bolsover, Pete Ward, Dane Blackburn, all very, very close on this first lap as they make their way towards Devil's Elbow for the first time. And the leaders setting a fantastic pace here as they come through to the final corner. And leading the way on the first lap, we see Adam Hartgrove trying to break away from Pete Ward in second place, Dane Blackburn third. It's Richard Holmes-William in fourth. We've got a yellow flag at the top of the hill, and I'm not sure why. Oh, there is a rider on one side of the track. There we go. We see him in shot there. So, oh, that's Blake Ansell. Blake Ansell in trouble on the first lap. Trying to get the bike restarted. And he'll be hoping to get back in the race. Even if he finishes at the back, he'll still get some points, of course. But problems there for Blake Ansell just after the first corner. He's stationary on the side of the track trying to get the bike restarted. And that's a shame for him because he's running so well in that first race, of course. But looks like Ansell at the moment is out of the race. Here come the leaders round the final corner, headed by number 226, Adam Hartgrove. Still Pete Ward in second place from Dane Blackburn. Richard Holmes-William Richard Cooper and Simon Betts, all very close indeed as they charge up the hill. And there we see Blake Ansell on the side of the track by the tie barriers. But Adam Hartgrove now being closed on by Pete Ward. And this battle for third place between Dane Blackburn, Richard Holmes-William and Richard Cooper. Very, very close indeed as Holmes-William loses out there. Richard Cooper now moving up to fourth place. So Richard Cooper on the move. There he goes from number 114, Dane Blackburn. And the top five, very, very close indeed as Adam Hartgrove leads them around the final corner, being closed on now by Pete Ward. But look out for this third place battle headed by number 47, Richard Cooper. They are starting to close up on the top two riders. There we see the first 7 riders now pretty much going up the mountain almost on the same part of track. So this CRF 150 race 2 is really starting to close up. We've got a bit further down the field Matthew Bolsover in 9th place, number 421, and Jordan Smith 189. They're leading the pit bike open charge. So the top 2 riders in pit bike open, 9th place Matthew Bolsover, 10th place Jordan Smith 421 from 189. The leaders coming through Devil's Elbow now, and Richard Cooper is getting involved in the fight. 3-way fight for the lead now as Adam Hartgrove 226 goes past the finish line with 32. Pete Ward on his tail. Cooper looks down the inside on the exit, but not quite close enough to go for the pass. And Richard Cooper again looks down the inside. The top of the hill now. Cooper closes up under braking on the outside, but not quite close enough to go for the pass. Adam Hartgrove led the entire race, but now coming under some serious pressure down to Carousel as Richard Cooper dives down the inside into second place and goes for the lead. Not quite close enough to make the pass though. Richard Cooper still in second place, number 47, 226. Adam Hartgrove holds on to the lead as they make their way down towards Devil's Elbow. Hartgrove then your race leader, coming under a lot of pressure now from Richard Cooper in second place. Cooper really ramping things up, and this is where he's quick now. They go round the first corner, and Richard Cooper very fast on this uphill section. You can see Hartgrove running defensively on the inside. Oh, bulks the 47 machine there. We're showing Pete Ward on our timing charts here, but that was number 47 on the machine, Richard Cooper. So I wonder if there's a glitch on the timing screens possibly, because Cooper is definitely in second place and he's challenging for the lead. Has a look down the inside of Adam Hartgrove. They go up towards the right hand now, up towards the S's, and they're closing up on a tail ender. So this could get close now as they go down. Well, there's Cooper. So there's 2 47s. This must be Pete Ward then in second place. I do beg your pardon. Here they come round the final corner, and Adam Hartgrove leads the way. It's Pete Ward, number 47 on the bike in second. Oh, there was a moment there for Adam Hartgrove. The back end stepped out. Pete Ward did well to avoid him there. So number 47 on the bike, Pete Ward, takes the lead after a small mistake from Hartgrove. Hartgrove lost a few tenths of a second there and lost the lead, but that could have been him out of the race there. These CRF 150s carry a lot of speed around the first corner, and Hartgrove did very well to save that one as the back marker moves to one side. And looking down at the finish line, the last lap board is now being readied. So Pete Ward, 47 on the bike, has timed his run to perfection. Richard Cooper then, the other 47, has dropped out of the reckoning. But 47 at the front of the field now is Pete Ward. And he goes round the final corner and takes the last lap board. Well, number 47 actually isn't showing on our timing chart at all. Now that's actually Adam Hartgrove showing as the leader, so you'll have to bear with us. But 47 is leading the way. I think that is actually Richard Cooper. So 47 Richard Cooper leading the race, but not showing up on our charts here. Adam Hartgrove in second. It's Barry Burrell now closing up on Pete Ward, number 32. And well, there's Pete Ward there, 32. He's in third place. And 47 Richard Cooper making his way down the hill towards the final corner in this very closely fought race. Round the final corner they go. And 47 Richard Cooper takes the checkered flag, although Adam Hartgrove listed as the winner there. I think there's a timing glitch, but Cooper celebrates with a wheelie, as does Hartgrove. Oh, and it's getting close on the last corner here, though, because we've got number 7, the machine of Simon Belts, just holding on from Matthew Bolsover, who takes the checkered for the Pit Bike Open. Jordan Smith goes through in 9th and 2nd place in the Pit Bike Open.